Hello, it's Kim, spouse wife, and I'm doing a video, and I'm taking you all with me this time. Instead of cooking, I'm eating some lunch. Now, let me show you. I'll take you with me down here. This is my plate. Look how tender that meat is. I'm not a lefty, but I made it in the pressure cooker. I'm gonna put some of this Duke's white barbecue sauce or Alabama white sauce. I love that stuff. I've got my Pepsi Zero, which I have to drink out of the tumbler that I got from church because I love this tumbler. I have drank every beverage out of it since the day that I got it. And I put salt on I'm kind of a saltaholic. Okay. Anyways, let me put you back up there. Put you back a bit. All right. It's a little shaky. So, what are you all eating for lunch? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I made this in the pressure cooker. You know what? I should not be eating with my mouth I shouldn't be speaking with my mouth full of food. That's so rude. All right, this isn't working out the way that I thought it would. You know what? I'm gonna eat my lunch and I'll be right back with you. I just gotta show you this part right here. All right. Yummy. Yummy in my tummy. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm all cleaned up after lunch. That was really good. And you know what I realized I like about that Alabama barbecue sauce? It has horseradish in it. Horseradish. I love horseradish. No wonder I like it. So anyways, I gotta do some cleaning. I gotta do some laundry. Gotta do some dishes. I gotta clean the bathroom, change the sheets on the bed, stuff like that. If you want motivation for that, just Missy, that's where to go. Hands down, she's great. She loves decorating, cooking, all of that stuff. I highly recommend her channel. Can't recommend it enough. We just got off of a live chat. She calls her group the Lovey Tribe. She sent some of the girls over to my channel. So, hi Lovies, if you're watching. I just get a kick out of Missy. I love hanging out with her. I'm gonna sound like such a fangirl now, and my eyes are watering. I don't know why I get so emotional all the time. The older I get, the more I become my mom. You know, everything makes me cry. Anyways, so she's the best. There's laughing, there's Bible scripture, there's chatting, there's support in the Lovey Tribe. It really feels like, it's a group of friends, and we get together every week. It's Wednesdays at 10 on Missy's channel, just Missy. Really, drop in, say hello. It's awesome. We have a really good time. Right now she's doing making a journal. We're making a journal. I gotta get the stuff to make mine. I gotta get to I haven't been out of the house in like 3 weeks. I never go anywhere, but I gotta get to the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is where I go. I need some Pepsi. Anybody else addicted to this Pepsi One? Oh my gosh. No, Pepsi Zero. Pepsi Zero, yeah. Such good stuff. Anyways, I gotta get to the store. I don't go out a lot. I'm very much a homebody. I stay home. I mind my own business. I don't have anybody calling for me. I don't have anybody knocking on the door. My son used to say, "You are so weird, Mom. You don't have any friends. What's the matter with you?" But see, I have friends. Maybe not IRL so much, other than, I have acquaintances from church and stuff, people that I really like and appreciate. And a couple of people, that I'm acquaintances with and I check up on sometimes. But for the most part, it's just like me and my Boo Bear. And that leads me to what I wanted to talk about, because like I said, I'm going to leave the cleaning motivation in that to Missy and her channel. But what I'm going to do is talk about being a submissive wife, because I have to be true to myself on this channel, and that's what I am. And I'm a submissive housewife. It's what I do. It's how I make our marriage work, really. And the thing is that people look down on wives sometimes that say that they're submissive. And I think the reason is because they think, oh my God, that man is forcing this woman to do something. But no, I give it freely. I give of myself freely for my home and my husband, because that's what God wants me to do. In the Bible, it tells husbands to love your wives. It's in Ephesians. I'm going to say 6, Ephesians 6, I'm pretty sure. And it says, husbands, love your wives, and wives, respect your husbands. So I give my husband respect. Now, he goes out and does things all day, every day that he doesn't want to do for my sake. So what I do, a lot of what I do anyway as a housewife, I would do myself if I lived alone. Because, if you want to have a clean house, you gotta clean it. It doesn't magically happen. I would cook for myself, I would clean for myself, and then I would be out working a job to pay the bills. Been there, done that. It's really not as good a life. Right now, I call this my princess life. My husband put me in my little princess bubble. Oh, I'm knocking the phone around. Sorry about that. Okay, it'll stop swaying in a minute. Yeah. Anyways, so he put me in my little princess bubble. I won't keep you long, I promise. I'm just chit-chatting a little bit. So I guess because I'm new on, my channel is new, and I want you all to get to know me. So I'm giving a little of myself on YouTube now, and hopefully we'll be friends, because I want to share the life that I have, because it's so good, and I want other people to know that being a housewife, being a homemaker, it's a wonderful thing. It's a privilege to be able to give to my husband and put the effort in to our home the way that I do. Now, and people got to do what they want to do, but I'm just saying that my husband appreciates me and I appreciate him. He tries to take care of me the best that he can. I try to take care of him the best that I can. We do 100% for each other. So when people say 50-50, no, 50-50 is not going to cut it. It has to be 100 and 100 on both sides for it to be like a dream, for it to work like a charm. Yes, that's what it's got to be. And he has his down days and I have my down days, but they're minimal, and we support each other and we lift each other up, and we check on each other all day. I actually track him on his phone a lot, and he calls me like every couple of hours during the day. He calls me to see how I'm doing, and there's just a lot of love. And there's an age difference with us, but we don't really notice that. He's an old soul and I'm more like a kid at heart, so we kind of meet in the middle, but there's 18 years difference between us. And he's on the younger side and I'm on the other side. Anyways, we get along so good. He's my best friend and I'm his best friend, and we're just living a good life. And we're Christians. We love the Lord with all of our hearts, and we try to do the right thing. And we try to live a life that is that glorifies God. And I really I hope that's what comes across. I want it to be all good, positive things. I don't want to be on here with like, woe is me, because I have a lot of that I could share with you, but I won't bore you with that, because I do have a lot of health issues. I'm on a lot of medication. Like, when I say a lot of medication, I'm on a lot of medication. I have I think that's what makes me such a compassionate person. Because when you've been there, done that, and you can really feel what people are going through, like if somebody says they're sick and they need prayer, I'm right there because I've been there, and I want to be there for them because God has given me so much grace, so much mercy, so much compassion and love and forgiveness, and everything that God has given to me, He's given to me in abundance. So there is plenty left for me to give. That I have a reservoir that I can pull from, and it's not hard for me at all. When I go on Facebook and I see a lot of stuff that's targeted towards, I don't know if I'm saying this right, empaths, empathy, those that have empathy, I am definitely that. I can't hardly watch the news because the news makes me cry. It makes me very sad. I want to save everybody, and those commercials with the little babies at St. Jude and the little puppies, and oh my God, my heart can't take it. I can't even take that. And anyways, how did I get off on this tangent? Anyways, I'm going a little bit long here, but that's just a little bit about me. And so I want to know in the comments, what do you all, what kind of stuff do you want to talk about? Because I think that's more what my channel is going to be towards, me chit-chatting. I'm going to do some cooking. My husband suggested that I do recipes, not just me cooking, but actually, you know, listing the recipe and everything. He likes my food. He's a little partial though. Anyways, but I can do that. I can definitely do that. But I want to mainly talk about the goodness of God, because that's what the world needs, I really believe. And this is my little piece of the world where I can try to make a difference. And I'm going to say right now, if you've been hurt and the way that you're reacting with people reflects that you've been hurt, but reflects it in a negative way, with the anger and the, like the lashing out. I've been there. When I was younger, that was a thing with me. And Missy was talking about that on her channel. They used to call her Scrappy. And I could totally relate to that. I had a fighting ring. I had been hurt when I was little. I had a lot of childhood trauma, and a lot of my reactions with people would be that was like all I had to draw on, was like a lot of just traumatic bad stuff. And I was hurt and I was scared and I really didn't know what I was doing. But then when I got older and I understood that bad things happen to good people, and you can get over it, and you can build on it when God heals you. Before God heals you, it's sand. You try to build something, you're going to crumble. But if you get the goodness of God, and you get how much He loves you, how good He is to you, He's done things for you you don't even realize yet. Because in the Bible it says in Romans 8:28, which is my favorite verse, that all things work together for those that love the Lord and are the called according to His purpose, which we're all entitled to that, because God's made a way. Jesus made a way on the cross. And if you don't know, I want to talk to you. If your heart is hurting, my heart, I'm feeling right now for all the people in this world that are hurting, that don't have anybody they can call, don't have anybody that they can talk to about it, and feel like all I can do is pray. When somebody says that, all I could do is really pray for you. And it sounds like, well, that's not very much, but that's everything. That's everything that you need. God is there. He's listening. He hears you. His heart is right there with you. He knows what you're going through, and He wants to help you. He wants to love you while you're going through whatever you're going through, and love you all the way to the other side, where he'll bless you and heal you and help you and show you how it can be better, and how no matter what happens, you can have a good, happy life. You can have joy. No matter what happens, you can have joy. I used to tell people when they would want to know like my background story of the childhood traumas and stuff. I said to one therapist I was talking to, I was like, you know what, we don't even have time. It's like every Oprah show, like back in the 80s when Oprah had her show and it was like all these sad sob stories. That was what I was referring to, and I was saying it's like every Oprah show you've ever seen. What's the point of hashing over it? And there's some things that I'm still getting over, I have triggers and I deal with things every day, and I just want you to know that I get you. I understand. And if you leave a comment and you want prayer, or you want you just want to talk to somebody that's maybe been there, done that, and come through, and you just need a little encouragement or anything, leave me a comment. I'll definitely pray with you. And I'm glad you're here, and I've been talking now for a while, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go get my housework done, and I'll check back with you all later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless you all. Bye-bye.